Hello, where are my new moms, the expecting mothers? Yes, this particular video is for you. I've come up with a checklist that you may need, that you'll actually need as you head off to the hospital to have your new baby delivered. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm Julian Wasimire Katumba. Let's get started with the list. So for the new moms, the first thing on my checklist for you is the nursing tops. You know, we all have tops or dresses, things we usually put on, but will not actually be applicable when we are mothers. So you'll need to buy nursing tops or tops you can use to breastfeed, something that you can easily have your breast come out either from down or above. You know, so that is one of the things. You need to have quite a variety, because I mean, breastfeeding is going to be a part of your life for a couple of years, if not months, depending on the different kinds of mothers we have. So nursing tops are very important, and you have to get something that's a bit loose on your body, something that's, you know, comfortable for you, and that will not be very hard for you to have your child nurse or breastfeed. So I don't have any to illustrate it right now, but I hope you get what I mean. Just easy tops, comfortable, so that you find it really easy to nurse your baby. Then second on my checklist is a night dress. You need night dresses, guys. You have to get the same night dress that's a bit, you know, open on the top, that you have comfort while feeding your baby in the night. Don't do those tight dresses, lingerie or whatever. They'll not work this time. So you will need really comfortable dresses, open, so that you can even nurse your child while sleeping. I have one here. It should be a little bit, you know, open and stretchy, so that you can easily pull out your breast to nurse your child. Then on my list, I also have disposable knickers. I actually never knew about these things, you know. I used to hear disposable knickers because they'd also told me to have them. But I used to wonder, of course, disposable means you use and throw away. So during that time, especially after delivery, you'll find that you're still bleeding and all that. So you will need to have pads, you will need knickers, but they will not be these usual knickers. You will need these disposable ones. They're quite big, you know, they're quite big. They come in packets. When you go to shop, they'll advise you. They come in packets, just one size, but they are like adjustable for everyone. So the fact that you'll be padding yourself, you will need those knickers, so that each time you use it, you can throw it away. It just, you know, saves you the burden of washing all the time and all that. But it's okay. You can also have your own knickers that you can always use and then wash, but I would advise to do disposable knickers, because when you're a new mom, honestly, you have too much on your plate to think about washing knickers here and there. But if you have disposable ones, really, they'll help you to just use and then dispose them off. And talking about disposable knickers, you also need cotton and gauze. Most people prefer to use pads, but I think right now most of the nurses will advise to use cotton and gauze, because the blood that's coming out of you after delivery is quite a lot, and just the usual pads or maternity pads may not be good enough. They will not hold that amount at the time. So it's advisable to have, you know, cotton and then wrap it with gauze. They will teach you how to do that. So you need cotton and gauze. Actually, you need quite a lot of that, cotton and gauze, because you'll use it for quite some time. A number of weeks you'll use those things for some time. Then you also have bio oil. So here is the thing. Mine is about to get done, but this is it. It looks like this. Bio oil helps on stretch marks. When you get pregnant, especially after like 6 or 7 months, you'll find your body is actually expanding, enlarging, and of course your muscles are stretching. So for most people, they use this during pregnancy so that they prevent the stretch marks from coming. They usually come around the tummy or even the hip area, because your hips are now becoming wider. Also the belly, because your baby is, you know, growing, so the tummy is also literally expanding. So you will need this bio oil to prevent the stretch marks. But again, for those who don't have this, maybe before, after delivery, you'll find you have the stretch marks, and this bio oil is going to help you. You'll use it for quite some time, about a month or 3, to help you, you know, have the stretch marks go. They may not go immediately, but they'll eventually go. Yeah, so that bio oil is actually a classic. You'll need that. Then you also need lesus. As a mother, you'll find, especially when you're still in the hospital, when people are coming to see you, you're in these hospital, you know, gowns that are open in the back, so you'll need a lesu to tie around yourself. When maybe you get visitors or you're trying to move around, get out of your hospital room, you'll need a lesu, so please make sure or endeavor to carry 1 or 2 with yourself. Another thing you need to have on your mom's list is a flask or flasks. Oh my God, you need a flask. Actually, you need flasks, because when you deliver, or when you're going to, let's first begin with the delivery bit. You will be required to have a flask with black tea, because that's what is going to help your labor pains, you know, come faster. So you'll need a flask, guys. As you go to hospital, make sure you carry a flask so that you're able to have your black tea ready all the time and hot. And of course, when you get back home, this time around, you'll actually need more than 1 flask, because you literally have to take a lot of hot drinks, maybe bushera, you're taking just plain hot water, you're taking hot porridge, like hot things. And of course, you know, you can't keep those things in jars. You'll need flasks by all means. So make sure you have flasks on your list. If you just own 1, please try to buy 2 or 3 so that you're on a safer side. You'll need to always drink day and night so that you have breast milk for your child. So flasks are also very important on that list. And then something else that you need is a toilet bag. I know most of us really own toilet bags, and some don't. So please, if you don't, make sure this is on your list as a new mom, because you'll need this, especially in the hospital, to have your pads. Remember I talked about pads, disposable knickers. You will need those things in your toilet bag so that they're not scattered all over your space, you know, in the house or in the hospital room. So you need a toilet bag to just have your things, you know, well put together as a mom, so that if you want, let's say, pads, you'll know where to find them in my toilet bag. If you want this toilet bag, toothpaste, toothbrush, like your toiletries, basically, you just put them in your toilet bag. And something else on the list is you will need a nursing bra. Well, you can just use your normal bras, but for delivery, honestly, your breasts will appear, they will actually be larger, because now you're having milk, breast milk for your baby, so the breasts will quite be larger than the usual. So you need they're specifically nursing bras, and they look like this. This, you just, you know, open like this, and your breast is here. So you just bring your breast out for your child to nurse, and then afterwards, if you're in public, you just, you know, button it up like that. It's like a snap kind of thing. Yeah, so this is a nursing bra. Don't buy, you know, the usual bras. They'll be a bit disturbing, but a nursing bra is really, really convenient. You just bring out part of your breast, nurse your child, then put back, and also, yeah, just you're good to go. But otherwise, if you buy the usual bras, you'll find they're too tight on your body, and it will be very uncomfortable. You won't really feel comfortable if you're putting on those bras inside your top. So, and I would really, really recommend a nursing bra for you, or bras. They come in different colors. You can choose what's good for you, and different sizes. Choose what you think is comfortable for you. Yes, and then something else you will need is a breast pump. Well, for some mothers say, I don't need breast pumps, but you will need a breast pump just for an emergency, because for some parents, you'll find maybe your child has been taken to a nursery, or maybe your child is refusing to breastfeed, you know, on your boob, and the best thing you can do is to just like pump out the milk and then, you know, give to your baby using a bottle. So you will need a breast pump, and I have a sample here for you. It looks like this. Yeah, so you literally put your breast inside here, and then you pump, and then the milk is here. You attach a bottle here so that the milk comes from your breast to to the bottle, then they give to your baby, just in case your baby is not okay with the breast for the first time, because you don't know how your child is going to come. For some babies, they just grasp the breast immediately as if trained, and they're good to go. But for some, they are a little bit hesitant at first, so you will need a breast pump just for emergency purposes. Yeah, and of course, when I talk about a breast pump, you also need to have some bottles with you, for the breast pump. But mostly breast pumps really are a bit expensive, so it's up to you to have one. They usually cost between 50,000 Ugandan shillings to 350 and above, depending on the brand. There is Aviate, there is Philips. So when you're buying, please try to consider what brand you're going to take on and what's affordable for you, because you have a lot of things to buy, guys. Remember, this is just the mom's list. We have the child's list, which I haven't really taken on, and you wouldn't want to run out of cash when you're still buying things, yeah? So try to get one that's really in your budget. Yeah, then something else, we also need a labor kit. I've noticed here in Kampala, they usually call them mama's kit. This one is just like a little bit of, let's say, a package. It has most of these things. It has cotton, it has gauze, it has most of these things that a woman needs when they're going to the delivery room, to the labor room. You have to buy that. For that, it's an essential, because they first ask for that the moment you're in labor and you get to the hospital. They'll ask you for mama's kit or labor kit, but I would advise to take a labor kit. I think it has most of the things that you need. Yeah, so try to purchase the labor kit. The difference in terms of money is quite small, so don't worry about that. So make sure you have that labor kit with you, because you'll need it. Then we also have cotton and gauze. I already told you about disposable knickers, and you use on disposable knickers, you literally use cotton and gauze, so that you're able to have the blood trapped in there. So you will need much of the cotton and gauze. Make sure you have it on your list. You can have I think there is the bigger size, the medium size, so make sure you have a bigger size of cotton, a bigger size of gauze, because this you're going to use it for, I think, about a month. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, a month or 3 weeks, depending on the kind of blood you're getting out, yeah? So make sure you have enough cotton and gauze on you. Oh, then guys, you need breast pads. Oh my God. I didn't know about these things, by the way. This was never on my list, and I got to regret later, because it is a very, very big need when you deliver. So they look like this. I think they're different brands, but me personally, I use this. It's called My Friends breast pads. They're good. So you need these breast pads on your checklist. Why? Because when you're a breastfeeding mom, you'll realize at times your breast milk is leaking, and then just imagine I'm here and the breast milk is leaking and my top gets wet. For working mothers who get back to work when they still feed their children, you need breast pads, guys. They really save you a lot. You don't have your tops become wet in public or even at home, and it can get messy and stinky. So you need this. It will trap your the breast milk, the excess breast milk that's coming out within the breast pad, and then you throw it away, because they're disposable breast pads. These are disposable, but they're also the ones which are washable. So you can buy what's convenient for you, or have both with you, so that when you don't have this, then you can have the washable ones, so that your life is good to go, guys. Yeah, the list is very long, but I'm very sure if you have these 10 to 12 items that I've just told you about, you're very good to go to the hospital, and later on come home with your child. Yes, and be happy, mom. Please don't be as confused as I was, because I didn't have this list. I had to try this, check out this, research this, that. But with this kind of list that I've given you, please, you will be good to go. And for the new moms, I wish you the best in your new journey. I think for me, about the mom's list, that's it. The list is very long, but I just came up with the basic things that you really need, and about 10 to 12 items. Yeah, so make sure you go with those to the hospital and later on to your home. Yeah, so for this segment, I had talked about the moms. I'll have another segment where I'll talk about the babies list. Please do not miss that, because you need all the items at the end of the day. So thank you so much. For those that have been following all through, thank you so much for watching till the end. Please make sure you like and comment. If you comment, please make sure you help us get to know what other items our new moms will need, so that they are set for the new journey. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.